Okay, I got a Ford F-150 here. It's a 2008 Ford F-150, 4.2 liters, and it's got these codes here: P0340, camshaft precision sensor, A circuit bank 1 single sensor. It's got crankshaft, camshaft, sensor range, performance, so it's not within spec or the timing is off. Camshaft precision sensor A, circuit bank 1 or single sensor. Crankshaft, camshaft, sensor range, performance, blah. And freeze frame, this truck was running when it came on. It's got long fuel trim is 6.3% on bank 1, bank 2 5.5. and this thing here, show you what the problem is. Oh, something fell. Okay, so the problem here is this. This is the camshaft synchronizer right here. This is the gear for the oil gear, and this is I got a new one here, and the problem is this. If I can demonstrate it to you, this here wiggles. It wiggles like this. You see how that wiggles? And in here, I'll move it. See that? It makes a noise. And it might make a it's got a bearing in it, and the bearing goes bad, and this on all Fords they have this kind of problem. This truck has 133,000 miles on it, and this is the new one. As you can see, it doesn't move like that one. Oh, just to focus right there. See, this one moves just a little bit, and in here, see how it doesn't move. I'm moving this part here with this part because this turns, right? And it does not move like the other one. So for that, to install it in, I'm replacing the sensor also, because on this sensor it's been eating it right here. If you can get it to focus right there, the shiny part of it's been eating one corner of this pickup magnet here. Right there. Okay, so I'm replacing the sensor. Got a new sensor here. Sensor, and for this you'll need this tool to install it in. If you buy a new synchronizer, it might come with the synchronizer tool comes with it, but if it doesn't, you'll need the tool to install it in, because you have to put it in here. It goes on this side here, this part here, fit, and it's got an arrow on it, and the arrow only points one way, and you just put it on top here like this, and then you just turn this here like that, and it goes in here like that. There we go, like it was a camshaft sensor, right? That goes in there, and then you install it in. And it has to be at top dead center on cylinder number 1. So the way to do that, put some rag like that, like I use blue towel, so I put I take the spark plug out for cylinder number 1, and I put that in there, and then I turn the crankshaft, and it should pop out there when it builds up compression in there. So that's how you know that cylinder number 1 is building compression. Then when that happens, then you just put in a screwdriver in there, in the cylinder, and you keep turning the crankshaft pulley until the piston gets up to the highest point, and then put some rag in there so nothing falls in there, and then take out. Then you remove the synchronizer. That's where it goes, right there. So I'm gonna clean a little bit in there and then put the other one in. The connector on the sensor has to be pointing on this way here. So like this, has to be pointing like this. That's why the tool. That's why you use the tool for that. And this is not like a distributor. You don't need to time it because it's electronic, so you don't need to time it. It's easier to install this than a distributor. It looks like a distributor. It's a little distributor, but you don't need to time it. You just need to use that tool, give it up to top dead center, and go on and keep going. This is the shaft for the oil pump, and that goes in here like this, and you just pull it out. Kind of a little hard to pull out, so just pull it out and then install it in the new synchronizer like this. Oops, dropped that. Goes like this. Okay, that's how it goes, like that. Okay, so installed. Let's see if we can get this. Where is it? Okay, right there. Okay, you see where that arrow is pointing? That's how it should be. And if you don't get it like that, then just pull it out and put it back in again. Don't pull it out all the way, just because the gear has to align down inside with the camshaft gear. The camshaft gear aligns with this gear with this gear right here. All right. So there we go. That's how it should be. And you take out the tool like this, and it should look like that. Before you take the synchronizer out, mark the position of the connector of the sensor. This here, mark it on the engine so that when you put it in, there's no doing it wrong. Okay, so that's what I'm doing on this here, and then install in the bolt and torque it to spec. The bolt torque is 15 foot-pounds to 22 foot-pounds. I'm putting it in at 20 foot-pounds. Okay. Then install in the sensor. This sensor. Okay, right there. There is the sensor installed. Right in there. and put the connector on, install the spark plug, and all done. And then because you have to remove this what is this, antifreeze hose, a cooling hose, and put some more antifreeze in it, start it, make sure that it doesn't overheat, and good to go.